Hello and welcome back to our Phoenix Wright Attorney Dual Destinies episode. We continue investigations for Turnabout Academy. Today we'll be heading back to trial for what is presumably going to be the last day of this case. So let's get started. Were you able to sleep last night? Huh? Oh, sleep. Sure, I slept for a grand total of 0 hours. You again. Good morning, you two. You should look ready for a real show. Before you do, I have a good luck for you. The voice for analysis came back and the results can be more clear. The voice and the mark trail on the video and the sleep recording are one and the same. In other words, the recording's a fabrication. Well, we kind of knew that already, but at least now it's confirmed. The lab has continued to study the tapes, where they found signs of him dubbing, but it's going to take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. Who's there? Wait! You see who it was? Let me guess, the box. Scuttlebutt? No, I got a quick look, but they got away. I think it must have been Hugh. I bet he was eavesdropping. What if he saw our hand? I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and Box were listening in too. I'll make sure they don't make a run for it. That's my final gift to you. Okay, all else now is to reach out to the truth. Time for a mini Chords of Steel workout. I'm Apologist and I'm fine. Your turn. I'm Athena Sykes and I'm fine. You still really are developing a nice little chemistry. It's nice. I was initially, you know, against the whole idea of Apollo existing at all, but I do really like the relationship that they've developed over the course of the monstrous turnabout in this case. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods. The Sykes Brigade is totally psyched, or I mean, the defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready as well, or I mean, isn't that right, Prosecutor Blackwell? Yes, well, moving right along. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected yet necessary, but I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business from anybody, understood?
Your boldness, Robin Newman and Hugh O'Connor have recanted their confessions. But later I shall agree with them and urge you to find whether I can charge them with perjury.
Well, that sure complicates matters. Still, one must not overlook the facts. Now, about the school camera photo that was submitted yesterday.
A pity, but the evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art room clock runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bonding detective who overlooked that, he is paying for his failure as we speak.
Poor Detective Fulbright. Hope he returns to with all his body parts intact.
Well, if that's the case, then what will we...
The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from art room to the stage, and I mean to prove it here this day.
It's just like Detective Fulbright said, but what else does he have up his sleeve?
My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. The murder took place in the center of the art room as evidenced by the bloodstain. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area, which is to say the body was carried over to that very window. From there it was dropped down to the maintenance area below, and though there was nary a scratch to the body aside the fatal wound. There too was with the script, a high jumper was then employed to cushion the fall. Then, a ball cart was used to haul the body over to the stage.
That's not very clear. I mean, it's the same exact body moving scheme as the script. Anyone could have moved the body that way.
Your propensity to spew forth words before you think is not very clever either.
Why you?
Moreover, the prosecution has a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth.
Well then, let's please say his name and occupation.
Hugh O'Connor. I'm a senior at Thames Legal Academy, and I'm starting to be a lawyer. Yesterday, I told the lawyer there I was testifying to the truth, so I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes? What's he up to now?
The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. Now, your testimony, please.
Witness testimony. Okay, let's prove you didn't do it, because there's no way one of the 3 people actually committed the murder. The lecture hall was packed for the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. That's why I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. What? Wait, isn't there a giant wall there? Hold on a second. I'm pretty sure there's a giant freaking wall there. Yeah, no, hold on. No. You're just wrong. No, you're out of the gate. You're already wrong. You're already just so wrong. Nothing else you say matters. You're just wrong. It's been 4 minutes and you're already just wrong. If you're true, do it so much, doesn't it, Miss Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was gonna bring us something else entirely against your client. I never said he'd come back when I need one. He's coming straight at us today, using any means possible.
To protect the students who had to climb up high when setting up the stage, a mat was brought over to the stage from the storehouse.
Our client is the student council president. What's wrong with her taking it upon herself to put the mat away after they'd used it?
Oh, there was plenty wrong. There was but one man in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights. Ergo, the man in question was indispensable to moving the body.
Ah, it sucks being the last to know everything. I think I get it now. The drag marks we saw behind the stage was made by the mat.
If the only matter that thinks was where the body was assumed to have been dropped, it would be hard to deny a possible link to the case.
We're off to a bad start again. You sure you're okay, Athena? It's game on, Hugh. Game on. I'm gonna turn your arrogant perfect score grin into a teary-eyed frown of failure. Oh, buddy. Buddy, it's been 5 minutes and you're already just so wrong. This is actually kind of pathetic because you could not have physically seen it because there's a giant wall in the way. So you saw the back of the stage from between the stage and the maintenance area? Well, let's take a look at the photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? This photo shows the students setting up the stage the day before the mock trial. You see the big instruction screen to the right of the stage in the background here?
Well, yes, in fact, there were a bunch of those next to my house until a few days ago, too. It was so noisy there. I couldn't take a peek. Oh, it piqued my interest.
Exactly, Your Honor. You cannot see past such screens. That is their purpose. Now let's see. How exactly is that screen positioned again? Aha! Since it was to the right of the stage, it should be right here. And from this vantage point, the witness claims to have seen our client behind the stage backdrop.
Oh my, but the screen would have been completely out of the way.
That's right. Therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen our client from this point.
Huh.
Yeah.
Order, Mr. O'Connor. Have you been lying to this court?
The screen. Right. Must have slipped my mind. What? Are you telling me you, Mr. Genius, forgot to have something as literally big as that? There are two kinds of memory lapses. The normal kind you mouth breathers have. Oh, buddy. And the genius level lapses in memory that people like me have. Okay, your arrogance is coming off a little too strong there, buddy. I just admit it was a normal, everyday brain fart already.
Well, the witness now please to state what he remembers minus the lapses of memory.
That's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. Oh, I witnessed you from the stage side of the screen. You are testifying that our client was behind the stage. But I need to remind the court for the back of the stage is not visible from the front. To actually see our client behind the stage and the stage side of the screen, the witness himself would also have to be in the same area behind the stage. But in that case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor. Is your left arm just broken? Like, you're only reacting with your right arm. Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
Oh, good, good. Alright, golden boy. This is not your chance. Tell me the truth while you let a weight lifted from your chest.
The truth? What truth?
The fact that golden boy was here when he initially stated. That is to say, he was between the maintenance area and the stage.
But then the screen would have blocked his view of...
On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed. But consider how smoke always wants to rise up high.
Athena, look at this photo again. Do you think... What, you think it was in the crane? Something else on the screen, so I hadn't seen the stage. No way, this crane right here? I remember seeing a crane there on the day of the mock trial. Me neither, but it's probably safe to assume it was moved before you found the body. That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. Remember, you promised.
I recall making no such promise. It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information.
Ah. What's all this about a promise? This about what are Blackwell's using against him? And what's it got to do with going into the crane?
Golden Boy did not go up into that crane for fun. He was working part-time as a crane operator within school grounds.
What? You mean to tell me a high school student was operating a crane?
The witness, I object to the prosecutor's last statement. There's no proof I ever operated that crane. Actually, there just might be something that proves you did. There is. If this whole part-time job thing is true, I doubt it would be limited to a single day. You were probably working at the same site the previous day, too. Oh, no, that's wrong. Is this what you're thinking of, Athena? Oh! That actually does look like him. But you know what? That's smart. That's actually really clever. That's okay. Okay, I get it. All right, I see where this is going. So, his outfit covers his neck, but in here he's wearing. I don't know what the hell he's wearing something around his neck. So, if he if we tell him to pull back his shirt so we can see what's on his neck, guarantee you we see that. And if we see that, we know it was him. If we can't be a different resemblance to Mr. O'Connor. Are you serious? This is ridiculous.
How very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is ridiculous the witness maintains.
And you know, I guarantee where this is going is they're gonna say that he used the crane to move the body. So then, if he used the crane to move the body, what would that mean? What would that mean? That would mean that. So I mean, you pick it up, you move it across. But that doesn't make, because the only way you can do this is you pick it up and then you drop it. And if you drop the body, that's how it's not gonna. Whoa. Unless. Oh, because the banner, right? Do we have anything that shows the banner? I don't think we do. Okay. Oh wait, yeah we do. It's this right here. Because there was blood found on it, right? And it was bundled up at the bottom. So the body could have been stuffed in there, and then that would have been able to use that to lower it down along the wire, and you wouldn't need to use the mat at all. But that just makes another hole because that. I thought I had some. I mean, okay, I thought it was on something there because that. But then I just realized, oh wait, that doesn't make any sense because that doesn't explain because that pokes a hole in the pottery thing. Ah, damn it! I really thought I had something with that one. The answer is with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light.
It's all very well and good, but just how do you propose to do that?
The person in this photo was one very distinguishing feature. I'm not 100% sure, but worth a try. Clearly identify the person examining his neck. The figure in this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck.
Well, yes, you can see it right there, but then are you saying you mean to...
Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by his tall collar. But that's exactly why I believe this warrants for the examination. No, not a chance. That'd be a blatant violation of my privacy.
You're a disgrace of a man. Now start unbuttoning that collar before I hack it off.
Yeah, what's the big deal? Let's see your neck. Guess I have no choice. Boom! Ha ha!
Oh my!
So where did you buy that neckband, if I might ask?
I didn't buy it. It's handmade. There's only one like it in the world.
Well, let's look at the neckband in the photo. Should we have the photo analyzed? You're one irritating lady. Fine, I admit it. I work a part-time construction job, but it's nothing to do with our school. Operating heavy equipment's no big deal for a guy who can parallel park one-handed. Yeah, apparently you can do everything one-handed. You just have your left hand is just permanently fixed in your damn pocket. Apparently you just never use it. I never expected one of my jobs to take me to my own school.
But when you factor in all the required tests in the apprenticeship period, wouldn't you have to be at least 20 to have license for operating a crane?
Oh, now that you see, I'm a genius, so, you know.
Here's dispense with the inane trade, golden boy.
No, Prosecutor Blackwell.
His high school seniors are 19 at most, thus they failed to complete the requirements. But that does not apply to you. Does it, Mr. O'Connor?
Why doesn't it apply? He's a senior, so he's around that age, right? No, don't, please.
Actually, golden boy here is 25. Took a 7-year break from school.
Wait, come again?
Take a gander at the official school enrollment documentation. She's all right there.
Ah! 25?
A 25-year-old in high school?
A 7-year break, 7 years. I have just one thing to say. I have two kinds of 7-year breaks. Ordinary kind you mouth. Oh my god, again with that's. You're not helping your case here, buddy. I still don't think it's you. But you're really not helping your case here, buddy. I think you had that backwards, Athena. Even geniuses make mistakes. I just happen to make only 7 years in a row. Only Hugh can get away with using only like that.
Enough of this jibber jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. The accused readied all she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so. That much is clear. I see no need to deliberate the matter further.
Considering the body was moved in the same manner as in the script, I find Prosecutor Blackwell's claim to be quite persuasive. Does this defense equate to dissuade me?
As long as the mat was used to move the body and Jones remains in suspicion. I think I just thought of something. What was Hugh doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He couldn't have been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start. Yeah, what was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think? Your Honor!
Yes, Miss Sykes?
I've got it. I've got an amazing idea that will turn the prosecution's claim on its head. A little conjecture has never stopped us before.
Interesting.
Mr. O'Connor using the crane to move the body. The body was just like it was in the script, so it must have been moved like in the script too. At least that's what the prosecution believes. How simplistic, even foolish. Those are pretty strong words, Athena. Are you sure about this? The witness is a licensed crane operator, so he could have used it to move the body.
Objection. Well, Golden Boy, care to chime in? I intend to say no more on the matter, save that this does not bode well for you.
Wait, he's on my side this time? Or is this another trap? What's this? I can use the bow here one hand. Yeah, it's so strange. I've never noticed it before, but now I'm actually paying attention to it. It's real odd. Why the hell aren't you using your left hand? What, do you not have a left hand? Wow, that's a crazy level of dexterity. I can even drive a crane with one hand, that's easy. Operating the crane itself is so complex it requires both hands. Oh, you actually use your left hand. Crazy. Now I have to go look at this. Well, that explains why you were dripping blood from that hand. Wait! Okay, wait! That might explain something. Okay, remember earlier I said, so I'm still going with the idea that if we believe this true, then the body could have been moved along the wire and into the room, but that would mean that the body would be carried the room with the wire, but not the one with the pottery. So that wouldn't explain why the victim's blood would be on the pottery. But there might be a reason as to why his blood would be there. I don't know how. I don't know how that would have come about. But if his hand is bandaged, it's bloody, and Woods saw him dripping blood from his hand, then somehow it might be his blood. It's the only thing that makes any sort of sense. I can't explain it. I don't have any evidence for that. But that's gotta be what we're going. That's gotta be what we're going toward here.
I have already verified this with the hospital for treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say.
So, how did you hurt it? I see no need to discuss that. It's no relevance to this case.
2 hands are required to operate complex machinery such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was capable of moving the body by crane.
Now I'm the fool? I feel like we need Francisca in here to call people some
Foolish fools.
I planned on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured. Waiting to keep my part-time job secure, I had to do it just before the mock trial instead. And here I thought this was the big break I've been waiting for.
Now that the defense's history is laid bare, I would have the court recall my claim.
The body was jumped out of a third-floor window to a mat near the maintenance area. Then a ball cart was used to move it to the stage. So you haven't paid attention?
Well done, your boldness. Now consider this. The accused was sighted drying in the mat. Ergo, was she removed the body?
I think you were on the right track, Athena. You do? So as a defense, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved. But, I was telling me to think of another way besides the crane?
Miss Sykes, if you have a counter-argument, the court would love to hear it, and
if you do not, it is time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your boldness?
No, not yet. All I had to do was show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right?
well, that would show that the matter has nothing to do with the case.
There is a soul of great renown that constitutes deep down sophistic lawyers. Its name is evidence.
You don't scare me. Force a smile, Athena. You can do it. What's wrong with your face, Athena? It's a weird mix of terror and creepy grin. Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped. How could any lawyer, well, maybe it could. After all, there is a way to zip between the art room and the stage. Yep. That's what we're going for. Someone could have easily used that thing.
Oh, yes, of course. Miss Sykes, the court would like to see what you have for us.
All I have to do is show the tiny shred of a possibility. The mat and the ball cart when used this is what was used instead. The banner.
Take that!
The key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together.
Might I propose an idea? And what do you want to tie your lips together and let you further expose your ignorance?
This is exactly the time for black comment and Prosecutor Blackwell. Anyway, the court will recall the wire on which the school banner was hung. That wire was strung between the art room and the stage, which will allow students to run a reel in the school banner from the art room. The body could have easily been lowered down to the stage via this wire.
Objection! Spare me your armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high wire act. The body surely would have fallen, yet there were no signs.
Oh, you surprised me, Prosecutor Blackwell. You didn't actually think I failed to account for that. I'm sure that's exactly what he thought. When we excavated the stage yesterday, but the bottom part of this, and pouches used for carrying things. What do you think this one could have carried?
Well, go on. Please explain.
The body was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner and sent on the wire. Yup. Just like we said. Exactly like we said. The body would have been down on that stage in a flash, and there'd be no need for a mat.
I heard the phrase carrying the banner, but the banner doing the carrying?
I've no patience for you and your cheap parlor tricks. Your claim is as shaky as a corpse performing the absurd high wire act.
If you have any actual objection, then just come out and say it.
I trust you recall the bloodstains left on the art room pottery. If the wire had been used to move the body, it would have to be via the window of the quad with the one with the winch. However, the bloodstain pottery was...
Yep, I got stumped there too. But I guarantee you I know exactly whose it was.
Hey, the one that better had not know what to do with the case.
Oh, the bloodstain pottery, I remember that. This doesn't look good. We'll be back to the mat theory if you don't do something.
Well, Miss Sykes, I hope you have something better than this time than a circus act.
If my wires theory, then it must not have been the victim's blood. You're right, it wasn't the victim's blood. It was Hugh O'Connor's. Maybe it's not the victim's blood. Did the police check to see from whom the blood in that pottery came from?
Shame on you, Sykes Turner. Have any more respect for the constable, Food, right?
Looks like they didn't check it. Ah, don't let it get you down, Prosecutor Blackwell. Everyone makes mistakes.
Spare me your cheek. We will now know either way while we will know not either way till the tests are run.
True, but in the meantime, I'm going to press my claim as far as I can.
Your boldness, I demand that the blood on the pottery be analyzed this instant.
Of course, it shouldn't take long to get the results back. Oh my, that was quick.
We're history. If it turns out to be the victim's blood, it won't be. Please let it be someone else's.
It seems the blood was not from the victim.
What?
Furthermore, a comparison with other parties involved in this case reveals of the...
Yep! Called it! Freaking called it! Oh my god, that's so smart! That's so clever! Don't worry, Genius, try to relax. Yeah, I remember. It was literally yesterday. Your Honor, to start earlier, the witness's left hand has suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. Then Junior saw his bloodstained hand as they passed each other in the first floor hall. It's the only explanation that covers everything.
Objection. There's but one way now to turn aside or blame, but do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Sykes Turner, for it is she who forced me to expose your secret.
Fine, whatever. Well, how much dirt does he have on Hugh?
The court will reserve this unlucky envelope. It was inside that this Mary of Scuttlebutt scoop was found.
The Scuttlebutts? But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope was the one that contained a script?
Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this from us all.
Let's see here. My word, talk about the world's most painful paper cut.
Indeed, you can clearly see that if this envelope was not opened correctly, a powerful spring ray will shoot forth, leaving a hole gashed upon the hand. The only one who had been told of the correct would open was Constance Court.
Yikes, my mirror was a kid when she said that.
Blood on the blade is the witnesses. Our genius who tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script and paid for his foolishness.
Ouch, this guy's the worst genius I've ever seen. Don't worry, Athena, the wound isn't that deep. We still got the wire theory. Yeah, I got it. Since the blood by the window overlooking the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying the body was moved using the wire in the banner. Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that. You call yourself a lawyer? I see a glaring contradiction in your thinking. Huh?
The court would like to remind the witness of his role not to point out.
How can you hear such outdated beliefs? But whatever. It seems you've forgotten the two stacks that were on stage directly below the wire. A putty sent sliding down the wire would have crashed into them. Wait, what the f do you mean? They were literally broken! That's how we went out there in the first place. They were literally f***ing broken. Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if we assume the body crashed into them, Yeah, exactly. Not exactly a real thinker.
Oh, now that you mention it, you and Mr. Wright went up to the stage and you heard that sound, correct?
Interesting. How very interesting. May I ask just one question? When was it you heard said sound?
It was a little after our mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I were protractedly bored to tears there in the waiting. Ah!
Precisely. That sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved. That was placed during the mock trial.
Ugh, which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started. Say you saw the body before the mock trial, so then my claim that the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water. Stupid contradiction.
The focus was on just 3 suspects because the body was moved during the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion therefore contradicts the very foundation of this case.
Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So the should not also treat Gordon's testimony with some level of suspicion.
Good point.
Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side. I bet he's figured out the truth behind this case. Well, great, as long as he's not up to something else. If the statue's really broken when the body hit him, then Hugh's statements about the body being before the mock trial is a big fat lie. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's get to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look at me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me. Like I said before the mock trial, the body was, you know.
I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You best tell the truth, and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body.
Jesus Christ.
Now, on with it. Did you truly witness the body?
Or were you just lying about it? Well, which is it?
You what?
I never saw the body.
Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again and I'll charge you with perjury.
There was no body on that stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry. Yes, we've exposed Hugh's big lie for what it is. But why would he lie about this to begin with?
Order. The base premise that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. And I imagine this is an impact on both the defense and the prosecution's case.
Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now at least we know the body was moved using the wire on the school banner.
Indeed, that which I shall concede, Sykes-Stonehill. The body was moved, as you stated, and in the midst of the mock trial.
So both sides are satisfied then?
If the body was moved before the mock trial, we have our 3 suspects. But if the move took place in the midst of the mock trial, it's a different story.
Right, all the suspects in the mock trial, that gives them solid alibis.
How simplistic did you forget about the son in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one so could leave and re-enter the lecture hall.
Well, what's this? Who is this person in charge of the audio?
Oh no, how could I forget it was... Hey, what's the deal here? Yeah, it's Juniper. Yeah, thanks, we remember. This was literally yesterday.
Indeed, the one who could enter the audio room amidst the mock trial to move the body was none other than the accused, Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio.
Yeah.
Why, yes, I see. That does make perfect sense.
This can't be happening. Instead of exposing Hugh's crime, Junie's in even deeper, no matter how you slice it, we're cooked. And I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was our honor side, at least on this issue. The Twisted Samurai strikes again. Twisted is more like dirty, rotten.
Your balls, it is time to put an end to this farce.
The prosecution has presented a quite convincing case, but the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes?
Apollo, what are we gonna do? I've got nothing left. Nothing. Nada. Niente. I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a big blank too. Poor Junie. Let's figure out something she'll be... Objection. Well, I object to... Here, stop right there. Oh, it's to me. Oh, no. Oh, what are you about to do, buddy? What are you gonna do? Oh, no. No. Stop. What? Perfect.
Crime?
Wait, this is some serious deja vu. Didn't we go through something just like this yesterday? Yes, we did. This better not be another one of these enraging traps. The murder, the moving of the body, the cover-up is all spur of my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead and arrest me. The real killer's right before you.
Order! What do I say? Mr. O'Connor, you already confessed yesterday, then earlier today we recanted your confession.
As if you mouth breeds could copyright my genius. And just, oh, shut up about the angel, the means already.
Objection!
Enough. The only thing maddening is the ignominy you bear for all to see. For it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime.
Ah!
There was no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi for you at the mock trial. And your city I must remind you of this, but you all participated the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act.
Hugh doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat. Listen, Mr. Prosecutor, calling it a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity for rather further testimony. I will not demonstrate the very moment of genius you transcended every perfection. Oh, good God. What are you about to do, and how quickly is it gonna go wrong? You won't believe this, but I used the body double. Yeah, you did a what? I wasn't gonna hit the mock trial. It means I didn't almost lose, my body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily when my double took care of the trial. I had run off campus, I'm sure I'm the killer. Junior was innocent. Uh-huh. Yep, that makes perfect sense. Uh-huh. I have a question I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness testimony make no sense at all? Yeah, you don't say. That was hard to see, Your Honor. All I got from listening that was a headache. Yeah, that was just plain weird, especially with the whole thing about a body double. Well, to be fair, it's not the weirdest thing that's happened in this series so far. Stupid cape trick at the circus case. But it still doesn't make any sense. Well, I believe it's not just me. And the prosecution?
Your bonus, someone in ambulance in this instant. This witness is stark
Raving mad. I think that would be for the best. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict.
People don't believe me?
Why would we? It's not about believing you, it's more about the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, that funny form just called. They want their genius back. Did Apollo actually say something funny for a change? Shut your pie holes. I'm selective. Oh my God, shut up.
Objection!
Which is not a weird device, and I don't waste them on ridiculous testimonies. Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want our verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try? Well, it's the better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session. You're a better judgment? I'm a judge and it's far beyond mine, so yet I find it's hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections? Prosecutor Blackwell? The prosecutor said, "I should be on a straw," and have a detective Wright. How does he get away with stuff like that? Then I'll interpret that as meaning he has no explicit objections. Alright, Miss Sykes, you've received your therapy session. I've seen this my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake. Oh, out of control emotion. Okay, so we gotta probe something. Probe why you're happy? Oh, well, I can tell you that. I can tell you that right now, because you said because you're happy because you said Juniper's innocent, right? That was one of the last things you said. Yeah, Juniper's innocent. Okay, there you go. That's exactly why. You're happy because you said Juniper's innocent.
Got it!
Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you didn't really care about Mr. Woods anymore. Yeah, well, Juniper told him a secret to Professor Cord. His secret? Oh, the bribe. She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. That's why I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only, the truth.
Objection!
Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So that it overshadowed all of your other emotions. What are you? I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor, the discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confess. So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper? Yes, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal. Getting there. But that means his confession is... Blackwell's back. Yep. Why, Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back.
The confession was not but a lie, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e. the accused?
Yeah, why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll? No, you haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet. You can't be serious. You really expect us to believe you had a body double? Yes, I do, but if you think I didn't, that proves it. Either we quit here and Juniper is found guilty or we're playing with Hugh's delusions. Let's go with the least worst choice, but first let me update his testimony. Okay, so he's got more emotion now. You won't believe this if I use body. You're happy at that, you're surprised at that. Okay. Wasn't really a mock trial, you're still happy. Oh, you're not happy anymore. Why aren't you happy anymore? You're saying you're bragging about how you yourself didn't almost lose. Why wouldn't you be happy about that? I didn't almost lose, you say? Very odd. You exhibited happiness the entire time, except during this statement. You don't know when to give up. Wait, now I think about it. No, don't stop making stuff up! When I left the lecture hall, observing person means pre-trial speech. As when I moved the body, I slipped back and just for the verdict. So you're saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose? Yes, I was. Actually, I wasn't happy when I saw that. I like this story. Because it was at the far end of the lecture hall behind the screen. I figured that no one would see me if I came and went through the doors there. Wait.
Slice, student, how much longer will you indulge him in this charade? While it's true that none in the audience might see him go through either of those doors.
Oh. Wait, what did you just say?
Fucking on the seats on the balcony is doing so I have a splendid view.
Lawyers mentioned this on the right side with facing the front of the hall. It's the door on the right side of the lawyer's bench. It means that my body was only visible to someone on the left balcony seat. Yeah, so Professor Means would have seen you. No! Wrong. You're just wrong. That's where Professor Means was sitting, so you're... Oh! Oh! Wait! That's it! That's it! That's the proof we're looking for! I was right! I was right all along! I knew it! I freaking knew it was gonna be him! Okay! So, you know what this means? He might not be lying about that. It's an inconsistency, I'm gonna point it out, but he might not be lying about that. Because if it was truly empty and Professor Means really wasn't sitting there, what does that mean? It means he wasn't there to give his speech. And we already know that the tape recorder was used, so who's to say that he didn't use tape recorder to give a pre-recorded speech? And then if that's true, then while the speech is being given, pre-recorded, he goes off, and then that destroys his alibi. He doesn't have an alibi anymore. I think that's it. I think that's the piece we're looking for, the missing piece right there. After all, blowing Professor Corton, as we all know, she was already dead by then. Wait, that can't be right. Yep, nope, wrong. I have no idea where this contradiction is going, but I don't have any other motives of this moves at this point. I guess I'll just have to follow it and see where this takes me. You said the left balcony seat was empty, was it really? So my own eyes, it was definitely empty. But what about this diagram? According to this person, Means was supposed to be sitting in the left balcony seat. But if you left the lecture hall during his pre-trial speech, he would have been standing there at his seat, students and faculty. Still more?
You didn't know anything by exposing the falsities of his confession.
I told pretty lies so far, but this part is true, I tell you.
There's nobody in the left balcony seat, and you gotta believe me.
Doesn't sound like he's lying this time. Yup, I guarantee you that's where we're going. Okay, Mr. Connor, let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details. You got it, I'll repeat as many times as you like. I mean, my ingenious escape. Oh my god, shut up about your ingenious everything. All I really care was whether that seat was empty or not. Info update, okay. The second floor was deserted. Alright. You'd be surprised to see that. Makes sense. Why wouldn't you believe me? It's true, I tell you, and it makes sense you'd be angry for not believing you. I went out through the back door without anyone noticing. You're happy you pulled it off successfully, okay. All I had to do was go through the audio control room. Why would you be sad about that? Especially when you're smiling in this photo. I had a palpable sadness and fear right after you said this part. As if you said something you shouldn't have. What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see. Mr. O'Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus, I have a good idea why you're feeling sad. You're a horrible person. Can't you just leave me be? You said that you went through with the empty audio control, but that's not true, is it? It was someone who returned from there once. Oh, Juniper. Right, because that means if he admits that, that means she's going. Yep. Okay, I get it. It admits that she was a roamer. Okay. Yep, that's exactly what it means. There she is. I knew you realized there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room was really empty, that wouldn't mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Yep. Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her. Juniper's innocent, telling that's the truth. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs. When the end justifies the means, your only choice is to fight back with lies. Hugh's heart won't hold out on this battle between truth and lies. If there's something I can do to make him recant his full testimony, yeah, for nothing now that I've been lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackwell, cut me down if you wish.
I thought you'd never ask. With you gone, we may still proceed to a verdict.
Oh, he broke out of his shackles again.
I don't want to be the poor accountant down at the detention center.
You and Connor, in deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one claim.
Could you just wait one moment before you cut him down?
Silence.
Do not come between someone and his foe, Sykes Danu.
Yeah, I never learned about this in law school. Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time.
Very well. Golden Boy may live for now.
No. Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between the three of you more than anything. That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. What does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. This is no doubt news to you, but I am not never. Oh, really? Man, I never could have figured that one out. Sorry, but I already knew. Me too.
And don't forget me, though in all fairness, it was pretty obvious.
That was genius at first. The stuff he said was crazy. No need to rub it in, just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago. I actually learned my parents have been paying good money for my grades.
But that's bribery.
So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea? All that perfect school was the product of cold hard cash, not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone. Juniper overheard me.
Oh my. What a terrible misunderstanding.
I'm living a lie. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless. I wouldn't go that far. A perfect zero. Oh. Hugh. Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juno for disappointing her like that. So I wanted to clear his name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away. If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her? You were the ones who told me not to tell the truth yesterday. I thought if it did, it would help her. He wasn't trying to provoke us? It looks like we're seriously misunderstood him in more ways than one. The detention center yesterday, Jeannie was in tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the three of them is still rock solid. If there was something that could help me prove that to Hugh, what could we possibly have? We have proof of our friendship. Yeah, as long as the friendship lasts, you make Mel will be carrying them around. Okay, so you have physical proof of your friendship. What would that be? I know what's the proof of friendship dimension. I'm trying to figure that out right now, actually. What? Do we have any evidence that... No, we wouldn't have it. It'd be on that. What's something that they all wear or have or own? Oh! The thing around his neck. The thing around his neck. It had, like, the symbol of someone shaking hands, right? Is that it? I think that might be it. But we can't present that we don't have it. Yep. That's what it was. Maybe it's... No, it's definitely the banner around his neck. Mr. O'Connor, that banner on your neck, that's your proof of friendship, isn't it?
Proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase barcode?
In court, evidence is everything. That's why the three friends created friendship bands. It's the evidence that proves their friendship.
Oh, very interesting and chic.
If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look at the proof they have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he's pressured. It proves these feelings of friendship towards the other two. Doesn't matter if I wear those two. But they feel the same way too. I know they wear their friendship bands somewhere. Junie and Robin must feel the same way as you. I just know it. Everything Hugh has said leads me to believe that. In fact, he may also have just told me the other ways for the friendship. Whether easy to touch, because he touches his neck. That's it. That's the explanation. All we have to do is think back to the testimony. It's ready. She touches her arm, and it's extra bulge around there. Okay. And she would have it around. So, yep, wrist. I realized the second before they showed it, it was around her wrist. Yep. I know Miss Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you or something like this. and taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad.
Robin, those bands of friendship that you made, just for the three of us. You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Hugh!
Ah,
Aww.
Hey, Hugh!
Aww. That's sweet. Aww.
I should have known better than to doubt my best friends.
I didn't move the body. I didn't even see it. It may look like I'm speed reading. I haven't a single word.
Huh? Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did.
Hugh. So, Miss Sykes, can I place my trust in you? I'm gonna save Junie, so yes, you can place your trust in me.
Then am I to understand the witness is recounting his confession?
Yes. We're zeroing in on the truth. And I guarantee you that the fact that he wasn't there is going to be the thing that gets Professor Means up on that stand.
And what's roundabout trial? I'm much for the turnabout variety myself. There we are back to the fact that there was one suspect who lacked an alibi, which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time.
So we're back to square one. Now I'm exhausted and depressed. Probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix. Huh? Does this mean...
Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh.
Objection!
Please wait!
What sort of devilry are you up to now?
What if our client was the only one with an alibi? The trial will continue, right?
Well, yes, I suppose it would. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist?
Yup, and it's Professor Means. Like I called from the very first freaking episode of this case. But Mr. Constance when it's cracked this case. Here it is. I've been waiting all trial for this. The music. Essentially, the only person without an alibi during the mock trial is Professor Aristotle Means. The vacancy was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor? That's right. How many times do I have to say it? So basically, the Means wasn't where we were supposed to be during the mock trial.
Need I remind you, every last someone in the question heard him deliver his speech.
But it might not necessarily. Could have been pre-recorded. I know, and it's not in dispute here. Now, let me explain how speech could have been. It was pre-recorded. What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty block in his seat. Wait, maybe because the Professor Means? That's insane! I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder. Take this to the police, he said, and tell them you found it. What? Really? Wait a second! Mr. Connor, did you say Professor Means gave the phony recording to you?
Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations.
Well, I said he gave it to me. What do you mean it's phony? Wow, who could have seen this development? Tape recorder updated in the court record. If then it's fake, Professor Means used who to pass it on to the police. Voice chatting your Ghana is recorded this tape. Was dubbed onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial video.
Why, this is an extremely crucial piece of evidence.
Professor Means gave Hugh the phony tape, and that's really true. The Professor Means said, "Go written all over him." Your Honor, the defense was to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand.
The scene was never empty, caused by an oversight by a dull of a witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something. He said it's often all too easy to overlook critical symptoms.
Well, we're not going to overlook this oversight. If the speech is pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client will be shattered. Check with Professor Means and see whether the empty seat was a witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable!
That's enough, both of you. Now, while surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem, a witness's oversight too must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was on the faculty seat, I believe you must ask the professor himself.
I agree, Professor Means should be here in the gallery today.
Do as you please.
Will you please state your name and occupation for the record?
Certainly, I am Aristotle Means. I teach the lawyer course at Themes Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion.
Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. We just needed to take another look at that speech you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this?
Very well, if that's all you're interested in. Please proceed, Miss Sykes.
We need to find some sort of evidence that shows the speech was pre-recorded.
Alright, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video.
Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, too, could hardly wait for this day to come.
Oh no, I forgot how long and boring his speech was.
Wake me up once this is over.
Hey, no fair!
The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adult...
Can we just fall asleep?
Ah, you there, wake up, pay attention.
Huh? Hey, I'm awake, isn't that right, Your Honor?
Oh, well, I'm awake too. Wide awake, you see?
Once again, our pure white lady justice...
Ah! Gotcha! Haha! Oh no! Oh, you messed up, buddy! Oh, you messed up real bad. See that statue right there? That's a golden statue right there, buddy. But, if memory serves me right, I believe that the white statue broke the night of the murder. And so it stands to reason he would have expected that it was going to be used, but then it broke and he couldn't change the speech to reflect it. Gotcha! And so your testimony, which you haven't even given yet, finally falls apart.
That is about it. One of my better speeches ever do this to myself. I even saw some of my students with tears in their eyes.
Yeah, tears from... So I was not familiar with the phrase bored to tears.
Listen, Sykes, Dodo, you have suggested me to this epic study in teaching without purpose. Tackle will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out.
Yeah, but you were asleep the whole time.
Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about the speech?
Oh, you bet I did. Can you please say the last part again? Yep, it's exactly what it is. There, I finally found what we needed. First means I have only one question about your speech. Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this?
Take that!
Professor said the pure white lady justice will be watching over them. But the lady justice in the video wasn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be!
I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity.
I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. Now, that's true that the statue is pure white, but it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement.
Oh, well, that's a shame on every account.
Ironically, the golden statue sticks like a sore thumb compared to the white one, meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its color if it had been present.
It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
Sure, that makes sense, yep. The statue's in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like?
Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue appears to have been white.
I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded.
What?
We had one so long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall.
What? No, wait. There's gotta be something that can prove that the speech is pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, the speech started here. So it's 10 minutes 35 seconds long. Oh wait, let me guess. Is that the same length as the tape recording? We can't check it. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I was wrong. It's a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt it wants to be tortured again. It was a little over 10 minutes, and I felt like it went on forever. How'd you figure out how long it was? Easy. It's the timestamp on the top right. All you have to do is subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended. The speech goes in. Yeah. Wait a second. Swear I've seen the same interval time. Okay, so it's gotta be the same then. Okay, so then it's gotta be the same then. We can't see it, but it's gotta be the same timestamp as this. She's pre-recorded, and my proof is right here. I'm sure of it mentally, physically, psychologically, you name it.
You're sure you're sure?
Huh? Oh, yes, I'm sure, I think. Perhaps this penalty will... What? Ah! Let's see, the speech total of... What? Okay, so do we have it somewhere, then? Where would... Oh, this. Oh, okay, fine. That's my fault. I thought... Okay, fine. Fair enough. I should have checked that to see if it was listed there, but... I mean... I could have said this tape recording is 10 minutes and 9 seconds long. I just need to, okay, fine, whatever. I knew what it was, I just didn't present the right thing. Fine, I'll concede it on this one. And this is the voice pronounces the proves the voice of the tape recorder belongs to our client.
Yes, but did we just establish that the voice of the tape recorder was a fabrication?
We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that's also there.
Noise?
Yes, the defense believes it was resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased.
And what do you hope to prove by that?
The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 30 seconds after all. And what did the timestamp read the moment the person began his speech?
That would be exactly 10 o'clock.
Now let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 20:35. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone.
Right, so subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:35. 10 minutes and 25 seconds?
Right, 10 minutes and 35 seconds, the same as the noise of the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means. First, it means this pre-recorded speech has been where the noise is now.
Silence. You seem rather confident considering this is mere happenstance match of numbers.
Objection!
But is it really just numbers? Oh god, I don't... Yeah, great, thanks. I don't need to hear Claudia speak again. Let's analyze the noise as we speak. It won't be long until we know what was originally there. Now I'm sure of it. The president was trying to create an alibi with the recording by pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not gonna get away with it. Not on my watch. Miss Sykes, I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word, and to that purpose offer to be your lawyer. Alas, look what's happened. All I've stated are obvious deductions derived from the evidence and testimony. Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I've been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast the blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth. Uh-oh, this doesn't sound good. I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I prefer some means. Always say what I mean and mean when I say by all means. Uh-huh. I can't wait to see you try to wiggle your way out of this one. This is gonna be great. First, it means testimony. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important in my necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and came to the audience room during the mock trial. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. When I said Juniper amended because it's the humane thing to do. Yeah, uh-huh, right. That's why you fabricated the freaking tape recorder to pin the crime on her. Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. That makes perfect sense, you idiot.
Oh, Mars, so you say the defendant threatened you?
This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true. On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken to heart that my means dictates to the end justifies the means. I don't believe you. When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent.
Her two friends? The witness?
Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman, I was to ensure all three walked free. All three were to achieve their dream. That was the result Juniper was seeking, and she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor to that end.
You no doubt had high praise for her ruthless tactics.
Yes, well, that's why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. Uh-huh. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't have given her an intentionally shoddy defense so that she would be declared guilty. Mm-hmm. Yep. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth that they wished for the victory in court. But alas, those days are over. Now in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means. If I have to hear that thing, if I have to hear you say that one more time. I'm so sick. Yeah, exactly. Though it truly grieves me so, I must tell you this. Forsake the truth of its victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality. And that does it! Since he's already surrendered the dark age of the law, it's up to me to fight it!
Why so silent, Sextono? Something the matter?
This is a court of law. It's no place for long when it talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm going to let the evidence do the talking. Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine. Do not force me to rectify the situation. No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. Cross-examination. Okay, this is gonna be real easy. Yeah, you care so much about protecting Juniper. That's why you dubbed over the. I did it again. I skipped the stupid thing. I don't know. I don't like just. Get me back to the thing. I wish I could click on the dots and take me immediately to where I want to go. But okay, yeah, you care about her so much because humanity. That's why you take this over.
Objection!
So let me get this straight. You were trying to help Miss Woods? Ha! Nothing more like a bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles, Your Honor. It's an outrage.
My sex will clarify our statement. Believe my hair follicles out of it this time.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now please take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. Then he slyly whispered,
Take this to the police and tell them we found it. There was no whispering, slightly or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
Objection!
the tape contained our client's voice. In short, it is incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness weren't trying to pin the murder on our client? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. You never had good intentions, only lies to protect yourself while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the dark age of the law.
Why, you dare call my teachings and methods lies?
Yeah, I'll happily do that. Oh. Oh.
Dean's Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You'll never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm through with you.
Huh? Professor Means, what's with your hair?
Quiet. No talking in class.
Ow!
Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We will begin with the roll call. Athena Sykes.
Are we actually doing this? What? Why are you playing along with this? What? Why are you? Has his reaction told you nothing? What do you? Why are you playing along with this? This is okay. There's always one, isn't there? What? What?
Is that such a good idea? Professor Larkwell is free of his shackles.
Aha! It just happens I was a member of my high school disciplinary committee. But is that really so shocking? It's funny, get it because you were shocked?
Constable Lloyd, lapdog to teacher's pet. What a marry what you are, Fulbright. Very good, Bobby. You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. Alright, class is now in session.
Why do I have to suddenly go to the nurse's office with a stomach ache?
Pay attention. I am not the killer, Juniper is. This will be on the next test, so you better be listening.
Oh, shut up. Who's buying this? Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial. Am I gonna have to watch you erase and write every single time?
Athena, you disappoint me so. To think you were labeled a murderer. Now pay attention. The murder occurred on the 23rd of June 6 at 8 p.m. But I was already at home by that time. How could I have been involved in this crime?
Objection!
Professor Means, can you really prove that you had already gone home by that time?
Can you prove I was still at school?
No, I can't.
Haha, so you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. But you have also earned yourself lavatory cleaning duties.
Yeah!
No way, Matt! I totally object!
Robin?
I can let fellow professor still telling lies! Why you? How dare you talk about your teacher like that? I'm not listening to you anymore, Matt! No, I know! No, I orchestration make. You know, it's that's were on stage. I didn't make them all by myself!
The statue's on stage? Do I want to know where this is headed?
I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one, so I asked Professor to make it for me.
Was the last stage after the bell?
Right, it would have been way past 7 p.m. before we could have finished.
Professor Means was still at school. This is incredibly important testimony.
What? Wait, hold on. Do we have a picture of the crime scene? I could have sworn. We don't know if that sucks, actually. I could have sworn we saw Phoenix's step. Did we not see? Oh, no, we didn't, did we? We saw Clavier's statue kind of smashed to pieces. We didn't see Phoenix's statue. Yeah, because we didn't put any pieces together. We only put together Clavier's, but why didn't we put together pieces of... Wait a second! Okay. I just thought of something. I had a ping of an idea. Where's the thing? Do we have a photo of the... Do we have anything? No. Okay, so when she died, her hands were tied above her head, right? So, I know this is gonna sound really, really dumb. I know, but work with me on this. There was an arrow in her stomach, and her hands were above her head. If you throw a sheet over that looks like her hair is spiking behind her, and looks like there's something sticking out from her chest, such as a finger pointing as if she were screaming objection, and the spiky hair is meant to represent Phoenix, right? So that means that when the body was moved. Okay, I think this actually might make sense. That might make perfect sense. I think that might be it, because that would be where the body was hidden. But I mean, that wouldn't mean it had been killed on the stage, right? And that would explain why there was blood on this and this, because this could have been used to move the body to the art room, because the whole reason why the body would have been moved from the art room down to the stage was to knock off the statue to get the attention there. So move this to the art room to get the blood, to make it look like the scene that was up there, and move it down, knocks it over, points your attention to the body which is there, and then this blood is used to move the blood over there, and they burn it to get rid of the evidence. And this is evidence that there was blood on it. And then the way the body's moved, it knocks the statues over, makes some people look at them, and makes it look as if the crime was committed exactly the same way as it was in Juniper Wood's script. Boom! I think that's it. I think that's the final explanation we're looking for here. I think that's it. I think we got it. Robin.
Quick, somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight. Simon, you're head honcho among the delinquents. Do something.
Not interested, but if you wanted a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course, only real blades will do.
No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated. Nurse, where's the school nurse when you need one?
It seems like Stoner sees a shootout, Professor. In which case, you would do well to draw your staff quick as lightning.
Very well. I'll have to prove myself innocent.
Yeah, good luck with that. I think we just figured out your entire scheme. I think we might have you cornered. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right.
I think that Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I have finished most of the other statue.
Most of the other statue, not all of it though. 7 to 8:30 p.m.
The defendant genuinely saw the two statues that they wanted at 8:30 p.m. Believing statues clearly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second.
Really? So if that's okay, I'm pressing for information. Not a single second you could have moved. I need him to admit he was on the stage the entire time. Because if I'm right, then that's it. He's gonna seal the deal right there.
Besides, she said so herself at the detention center yesterday. The defense team was there and heard her say so too. Don't try to deny it now. Yeah, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. As well as the last bell ringing at around 8:30. I noticed the both stage statues were finished. They're quite large, and we each covered with a large sheet, I could tell.
Oh, right. The professor was there when that matter came up. Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that in 1.5 hours?
Probably take me at least twice as long. Personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish the statue in that sort of time.
Gah! It didn't exactly help our case, but he won't get off that easy. He's bound to stumble over his own slippery means. Okay. Not a single second, huh? Why were you in such a hurry?
In the legal world, your body is your capital. The early bird gets the worm. That's why I get to bed at 9 p.m. each and every night. That's why I was working as fast as I could. I didn't want to miss my bedtime.
Ah!
Well, ready to concede I never left the stage?
Well, Mr. Sykes, you accept the witnesses? Yes! I accept it. Because that works perfectly for my new theory. I guess I concede.
I can hear you. Say it louder this time. Yeah, that's right. What took you so long? I was there at the stage the entire time.
Oh, but you could have. Oh, but you so could have, though.
Objection!
Not yet. The defense still has an objection. Athena, you thought of something? Well, as I said, not yet. Oh, so this is time for some legal smoke and mirrors? Not yet, Athena. It's not time to quit. It's at times like these when it seems like there's no way you have to... Yeah, I have to turn the case upside down. Instead of focusing whether Professor Means could have gone to the art room, we should focus on how we could commit murder without going there.
Sincerely, that is a real bona fide idea. It must use any means possible to distract her, see if she can think while I can cast these stones. Who brought this bird to school?
Psych, Stoner, if I hear one word of your usual jibber jabber, I shall have your head. The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on the stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts?
If I accept the premise that the Professor was on the stage the entire time, only other answer is that we got something else wrong. Wait, that's it! Everyone's the last one who made a wrong mistake about the crime scene! If the Professor was on the stage the entire time, then he must be the killer!
Ridiculous. The defense has become utterly incoherent.
No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was. And that would make sense too, because you know why? Because the death is due to a blood loss, right? But there was almost no blood at the scene of the crime. The only thing that had blood on it was the school banner. But there was like with how little blood was actually on there, there would have had to be something else to clean up, such as the Gavineer's banner, which we found burnt in the incinerator. So that makes perfect sense how he would move it up there to make it look like the scene of the crime was in the art room. So smart, so freaking smart. The greatest riddle of the case has been how the body would move from the art room, but if the murder occurred on the stage, it means the body wasn't moved at all.
Silly girl, when the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. Should there have been some blood if the murder was committed?
There wasn't any blood on stage? Really? But there was something on stage at the time of the murder that's now bloodstained. It's true, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor, but there was something on the stage that did have a bloodstain, and that would be this, the school banner. No blood would have gotten on the floor if this was under the victim when she was killed. Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory.
Silence.
What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense.
That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body into your attacks. The autopsy states the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon the banner. Where did this go?
It went onto the Gavineer's banner. It went onto the, I already know. It went onto the Gavineer's banner. No, it's on the Gavineer's banner. That's something else to explain that as well.
You do?
If it was a trace amount of something else, I'll figure as to what soaked most of the blood. It would be this right here. Why, looks like there was some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner. It's the Gavineer's banner that had been specially made for the school concert. Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It could have hit easily absorbed most of the blood like a dishcloth. And only a small amount would have soaked through the school banner below. So it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little blood on it. So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth. Oh, that would explain it. The Gavineer's banner was like a dishcloth, so there was at least towel quality.
Don't stand there, do something.
Silence.
Psych, Stoner, you're learning to wield a blade quite well. But how will you respond when it comes slashing at you like this? The remains of the large blessing was detected in the art room. Why would there be blood there if you murder on the stage as you claim?
The bloodstain in the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you how. The me was something that could transfer the blood upstairs. Such as something was a piece of evidence we just finished discussing. Could have used this.
Thanks to loads of sending your garbage to this court.
It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. Someone was most likely the killer seeking to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked Gavineer's banner into the art room. Then the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the room, so it makes perfect sense. Order! Order! This is quite a development. To think the body was never actually moved.
Hold it right there, the body must have been moved. How do you have to explain the loud crash you heard them up?
Probably. Oh, you know what? The Lady Justice statue. That's exactly what it was. That was what was used. That was what made the loud crash. I hadn't thought the last crash was. What was it? It was. I already know. It was the Lady Justice statue. It literally the only thing it could possibly have been was this. I believe it was the statue that broke the other two, not Professor Court's body. The statue in the right, that was the pure white Lady Justice from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it while she was polishing it the day before the mock trial, but she used her own unique art statistics and so as you see here. The only one I guess that would it was originally Lady Justice.
Perhaps you're all onto something. But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scrappy relic in such a tedious manner?
Excellent questions, Simon. Keep them coming.
You know why, but the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you really are. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with the Supreme Court speech. We consider the fact Lady Justice was moved in order to point us to the body. Because the noise would have got both me and Phoenix over there. Professor Means used the Supreme Court speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look he couldn't possibly move the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi.
That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while, though, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done.
You should never underestimate me, Thea Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says and says what he means.
Yeah, I'm sick of hearing about that. Fine then, say it already, I'm waiting.
The murder occurred the night before, but the body was found till late the next day. Countless students passed the stage, so they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. So answer me this, why didn't anyone else see the body the entire time?
Probably because it was hidden underneath the sheet, taking form of the statue, as we proved earlier.
If the victim was murdered on the stage and left there, the body would never have been discovered, and of course there was nowhere to hide a body upon that stage.
This is not good, Athena. Our claim is this close to being beaten to a pulp. I know, but we've come so far.
Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't have possibly killed anyone.
Oh, but you could have. Oh, but you so could have, and I'm about to prove exactly why. I guarantee it. I guarantee you that's the final twist to this case. Ah.
And to add insult to injury, you nearly had you convinced to Victor for murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco.
Oh, bug off.
Not only did you feel defending inclined, you also raised false charges against your friend. You have no right to call yourself a lawyer.
Oh, you just wait, buddy. You just wait. Ah! Yes, I get it. Thanks, I got it. I didn't forget it already. I promise. Don't tell me I've failed once again. Failed to save someone so near and dear to me. I've worked so hard to become a lawyer. I even studied psychology. Has it all been for naught? Am I doomed to relive that all over again? Athena, what's wrong?
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, relax, Athena, breathe.
What's going on here?
It's not working. Everything's going dark. After all I've done, is this how it ends? Forgive me, Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would.
You leave Athena alone, man! She's the one who saved me! That's because if Athena I could stop hiding and live suddenly my life as a girl again, and she saved the friendship between Hugh, Juniper, and I. I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena, one of the best. But I raised false charges against Hugh, and that's not all. I've done some seriously unforgivable things.
What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of. And I'm not even mad at you. I should really be thanking you to use legitimate means to expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important. But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I come so far is... It's not over yet, Athena. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you. Junie! I know you better than most people, Athena. I know you never surrendered the Dark Age at all like the Professor did.
Thank you, Junie. I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know what to do.
Silence.
Stop your bleeding this instant. You're like an utter fool.
Prosecutor Blackwell?
There is someone who awaits you, is there not? And that is the reason you have studied so very hard. Are you prepared to give up on all you have worked for thus far? It will not do to have you disappoint you know who.
Oh, shut up. Literally, I guarantee you I guarantee you I already figured it out. Don't worry, Athena, you're doing fine. The truth will always win against people like him. But what Apollo, what am I supposed to do now? Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath and look back over the entire case. If there's truth to be found, there's always is. You're sure to find it. Now let me see you smile. Remember what Mr. Wright said? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Thanks, everyone. You don't have to worry about me now. The worst of times when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles.
Athena Slice is psyched and ready to rock. Prepare for your utter defeat!
Oh, this stupid thing again. Okay. First one was it? Kill the arm. She was killed right where her body was found. We know because there wasn't any time to move the body. The body was found. The first up, Frosty means where the body found. See what it was doing with just spend the time to face fake ally created. Will be more easily spotted. Then we're done during the mock trial. Easy. Next. It was specifically during the speech. The body's been easily seen location during his long period course. People also moved something that says was there for the white statue. Because that's what knocked down the two statues. The other ones. Wrapped in light just I want to hide a body in the stage. Doesn't seem likely. No, there had to be someplace. Wait a second. How about something that should have been finished but was almost on some excuse to cover the body? Then yup. That's it. We're almost there. The right statue. Here we go. It's the final showdown. We're almost there. The body was hidden by right statue. Oh, I know. The right was never actually finished. The body was wrapped up under the cloth. The hide was really inside, cleverly disguising it as the boss's statue. Miss Newman gave up on the right statue, but yet Professor Means finished it in a single night. Yes, what an impressive feat that was. No, his so-called work of art deserved none of our praise. That's because it was only a facade to hide his real work, the murder Professor Court. Come again? I'm afraid I don't follow. See the body, make it look like the statue of Mr. Wright. With the body wrapped in one piece of cloth that looks like a statue. Here we go. I second the what? No, it's getting preposterous now. How would such a thing even be possible? We'll never know until we try. Oh, I think I know where this is going. Okay, Paul, time to turn me into a reasonable likeness of Mr. Wright. I'm going to pose like a statue, like so, and I want you to wrap me up in a cloth to look like a statue. I hate to ask the obvious, but where am I supposed to get this magical cloth? I'm afraid that this isn't the right color, Mr. Justice. Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do, Your Honor. Alright, I think that about does it. What do you think, everyone? Do I look like just like a statue, Mr. Wright, or what? It's not random person to me. Weren't statue wear busts? Phoenix Wright has this spike hair in the back of his head. Forget the hair. The statue's head is way bigger than your average person's anyway. You gotta hand it to me for trying. Anyway, wait, that's it. The hands. Yup, that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Yeah, the person was probably tied up or something. The marks were arrested in case she'd been tied up. Apollo, tell me a new pose. Wait, you're not in this kind of thing, are you? What? No, besides, it was your idea. Just tell me how you tie your hands already. Professor Court's wrists were tied together, and I can't help but think that's related. How should I arrange them behind my head? Apollo, tie both my hands behind my head. See? It's possible to fake the spikes in the back of Mr. Wright's head. Sure, but then what about the statue's arm? With both arms behind your head, you can't exactly complete the pose. Yeah, it would be awfully hard to make the objection pose like this, except there happened to be an arrow there. Something in the body that you have right now. What did the victim have? She had an arrow in her body. Alright, there was an arrow sticking out of her side. Okay, Paul, take that and plunge it into my side. What are you, crazy? Finally, we got some duct tape. Rapido, Schnell. Alright, I don't need to know other languages to know bossy when I hear it. Wait a second. Okay, the next time it cuts back to Apollo, I'm gonna check something. I think I might have just seen something cursed. Apollo has a fucking figurine. Apollo has a fucking Assman keychain. I'm gonna make the arrow stand out, okay? Yup. My arm's too short. The arm's too short. Oh, no, it's fine. It's nowhere near long enough. But what else could he use for the arm? Oh, his staff! That's what we can use his staff! How did I not see that? Of course she's not coming up. After all, she put me through. She owes me an explanation and one that makes sense. Now, don't point me again. The penalty will be doubly painful. Yeah, I guess I better get it right this time. Think, Athena, think. Professor was murdered. What's meditated? Apollo, show me this stage, like that right now. Okay, hold on. Please, this photo just has to be. The armor really is right freaking here. Got it. I know what he used for the armor of the statue of Mr. Wright. This is absurd. There's no such thing as this photo. Haha, don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's a staff you have right here. And literally all we have to do is just check to see if there's any of the victims' blood on that statue, or on that staff. And if there is, then case closed. The length is perfect. Mr. Wright couldn't possibly object to such an awesome arm. Okay, go for it, Apollo. Sure, I'll give you your arm a hand. Yep, here we go. Here we go.
Objection!
Ha! Gotcha! You're done, buddy. Yup. We did, didn't we? Ha ha ha. Well, am I not the spitting image of the legendary Phoenix Wright? Then it will bring us out of these dark ages and into an era of brilliant golden light.
Golden light I see before me is the pink spectre of a man.
Ha ha ha. Just get it, Apollo, he's tickled pink. Lads, his jokes is a pink slip.
Seems the guy was quite impressed with the defense's sharp thinking. And the witness?
Then, oh, bug off. Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunate for you. I can prove my theory to be more than mere coincidence. To prove that all we have to do is test the spear for blood, and then you're done for, buddy. We have assumed the victim's jacket wound came from the arrow being forcibly shoved in, but the wound was from the spear instead. Then we should be able to detect traces of the victim's blood on it.
Anything's possible. What if I get rid of my spear? But wait, what if I burn it?
Surely you don't expect safe lectures from you now. Now I ask him in the gallery. How we decide the professor's fate! Oh no, you're done, buddy. You've no more left to run. Yes! Oh my god, that was incredible! That was so good! That was fantastic!
Professor Michael, what has become of a witness as Aristotle means?
It was a slice dinner suspected, but was taken on his staff. He has admitted to his heinous crime, all of it. He shall join us in the clink tomorrow. His English skills can put to good use there.
Great, he'll teach felons that the end justifies the means, so much for rehabilitation. Can I ask what the professor's motive was?
I could barely make a word out of his... what he said on account of his shattered teeth.
One of his Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon, why not a former dentist too?
I virtually had him put pen to paper. It turns out Professor Means was only one taking bribes. Victim had suspected him after a report from the class snitch. But that led to question him at length the day of the killing right there on the stage. The result, the heinous crime that was brought before the court. The fool like Newman had come to know the script's contents via the victim's note. Seems he came with a plan to stab the victim with their own arm in order to make the killing look like the one in the script and thus frame the defendant.
But that's got people with huge name at the same mark as Professor Court's planner.
Yes, about that. The plans were bestowed upon all schools and graduating top of their class.
Really? So then...
Indeed, once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same notebook. The handwriting is being analyzed now, but like as not, the scrap belonged to him. This too was evidence of the bribery scheme that the victim had obtained. Knowing that Constance's court was clean, and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes.
I think a professor would murder a colleague and then try to pin it on a student. If this is the dark age of the law, then we can only hope that a brighter future awaits. And the first step is to hand down my verdict to a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant Jennifer Woods
not guilty. Oh my god, that was fantastic! That was freaking incredible! What a good case! What a freaking case! An hour and a half of trial work all led up to that, and oh my god, it was so worth it! It was so worth every minute of that.
I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge. We will need young people like you, if we ever hope to restore the law to its former glory.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you to make a difference.
Practice to rest the court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain.
Aw, it's sweet of you, Blackwell. That's the last thing I expect to hear from him. Like, yeah, you don't say.
Court is adjourned.
Finally. We did it. Oh my god, that was incredible.
Thank you, Thena. I really mean it.
Ah, it was nothing really. Oh, you call that nothing, huh? I can take the biggest tangle mess of a case and unravel it just like that. I don't know, you look pretty wound up there at the end, literally and figuratively. You look like a knuckle sandwich, Buster!
I wanted to thank you too, Apollo.
Haha, don't mention it.
The way you were always there for Athena when she was in a bind, and the tensions in her when your smile gave me hope when there was none. It's like the warm rays of the sunshine.
Aww.
You're an absolutely amazing person.
Thanks, Juniper, that means a lot to me. I still have lots of work to do. I can't wait to see you work on the judge's bench.
I promise I will get there someday. That's why until I'll... Guys, I've got some big news. I mean, this is huge. Oh, am I interrupting something?
No, it's okay, I think. So what's the big news?
The school festival. It was supposed to have been canceled after what happened, but...
We just got a call. Remember Professor Constant Court, who has worked so hard to make it happen. The festival's being extended 1 extra day until tomorrow. Really? Alright!
We've got a special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis Legal Academy. Achtung, baby. It's time for the Guitar Serenade.
Never in my life did I think I'd be so happy to hear that song played. October 27th, Themis Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall. Wow, it was so much fun. School festivals are amazing!
Gee, I think you're Robert getting a little carried away. You're singing the voice, Juniper. Melt my heart!
Mr. Wright, thank you for the training seminar. Just remember the objection pose is all about attitude. Oh, and congrats on your mock trial win, although Robin had you for a while there.
I didn't deny, but I'm a star. We're back to how we used to be thanks to Athena. And you know what? I think I'll stick with being a prosecutor after all. I'm gonna make my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court.
Mock trial loss? What loss? Wait, did they reprise the trial and you won? Uh-oh. Oh no. So does this mean it's really gonna happen? Juniper, something I wanted to say to you. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Huh? Is he gonna do what I think he is?
Juniper, can we still be friends? Aww. Huh? Best friends? Weren't you gonna fresh your love for Juniper if you won the mock trial? No, I was gonna confess that I'm not a genius and I'm really 25 years old. But you already dragged it out of me during trial. Whoops.
Then I'll listen to you two, Robin, Miriam.
Aww, Miriam gets her spot too.
Me too.
Miriam's got this tactical espionage act and down the stuff to a science. Stuff done to a science.
I've been thinking, it's up to us to put an end to the dark age of the law if we can. Let's all work together to usher in a new age before we're winning only results in the truth. And the end just never justifies the means. Count me in!
I wouldn't have it any other way. Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing beats true friendship. You bet. And what about your BFF, Apollo? Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best friend a guy could have. Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office. Hey, no talking about me behind my back. So, what kind of guy is he anyway? Well, if I had to describe him in one word. And so after some slight arm twisting, Apollo did something. Fortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled. For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate. Uh-oh. And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave. Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. Oh, that's what he said in the first case. Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. The discord in our ever-cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. Why? Why, Apollo? Why? Why would you leave us all behind? Okay, you have my attention, game. That case was phenomenal. That case was fantastic. Yes, this last episode has been way too goddamn long. 96 minutes have been going so far. But holy hell was that phenomenal. The core, from character perspective, the relationship that those three friends had was so heartwarming all the way throughout. That was so good. Fantastic. I love that so much. And just, that was the driving force of the case. But then the actual story itself, that moment after an hour and a half of that trial work to finally nail that piece of shit who I knew was the culprit from the first investigation, was so satisfying. That was so good. I'm so happy with how this case turned. That was genuinely phenomenal. And Athena Sykes, to see Athena freaking shine like a diamond. She rocked this case. She was phenomenal. The entire case, she was so awesome. That moment where she finally stood up proud and confronted Professor Means at the end, that was, oh my god, so good. So fantastic. I don't see how they can top that. That was fantastic. That was so good. Okay, and now I guess next episode we're gonna get a little bit of a peek behind the scenes as to what's going on with Apollo and his friend. Kind of nervous about it, not gonna lie, but that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time to catch you all on Tuesday for some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Dual Destinies. Goodbye!